Hey everyone, Dan and Alex back for our weekly body swing connection tip, and this week we're going to build upon really helping you guys generate power. And what we're going to focus on today is how we generate force from the ground, and we're going to show you some examples of tour pros and the guys that are best at doing that.
Who's a better example right now than Justin Thomas in terms of using the ground to generate power? Justin Thomas is about 5'10", $155, $160, and you can see here swings about 117 to probably about 120, 22 if you really want to turn it up. So what we're going to look at here is how he does that and how he uses the ground to do that. Okay, so at the address position here, as we watch him, I want you guys to notice his head. His head is going to go down and to the left a little bit, almost like a spring pushing into the ground as if he's going to start to jump up into his downswing. As he starts to come down, you're going to notice he doesn't actually jump up. But what he's using is, as you watch his feet down below here, he's using the ground to really elevate. His head is not going up necessarily because you can see in this image he's maintaining posture very, very well. But because Justin's trying to get everything he can out of his swing, he's using the ground as much as possible, probably as much as anybody out there right now.
All right, so like Alex was talking about, another great way to increase distance and power is to work on producing force from the ground. So a great way to do that is by adding in more plyometric exercises. We've talked about box jumps and stuff in the past. I'm gonna show you guys two other versions you can do. One thing that's really good to do for golf is to also work on rotational power and rotary speed, which is something that's often overlooked in most sports. So what we're gonna do is do some 180 jumps. So we would start here. What we're trying to do with this is mimic the downswing. So we're going to rotate through the hips first and then let the torso and arms follow. We don't want to see a whole lot of lateral knee movement. We don't want to see a whole lot of arm movement, just driving through the hips. What we're going to do here is jump and then try to land in the opposite direction. Rotate back. We would just do 5 of those each way. Another thing we can do if you're trying to just get back into plyometrics, if you haven't done it for a while, is just some assisted jumps. TRX is great for that. So what we're going to do here is just use this for a little bit of assistance. Load back into the hips, jump up, land nice and soft. Use this to help propel ourselves up. Go up and down, do 5 reps or so, 3 to 4 sets. Obviously, if you haven't done plyometrics in a long time, consult with a coach or a personal trainer before you start doing that, just to build up the right strength before we get too crazy with the plyos so you don't hurt yourself. Let me know if you guys have any questions.